Hello, everyone. It's me, Spencer. Welcome to Witchcraft 101. Well, in this particular lesson, we're going to speak about auras. Now, before I get into it, I want to first explain the reason behind these lessons going forward. There's for every good reason why I want to say this. Now, for one, we have to realize that when we think about witchcraft, we think about magic. To transliterate all that, as a male witch myself, as an occultist, I transliterate that as just life itself. Now you may ask the question, why? Well, magic itself has a very bad connotation. It has all the stereotypes that come with it. So that's why for me, when I think about magic, because it's within us, outside of us, I simply just say it's just life in general. Because your will connected to the thing that you're trying to achieve will manifest if you put your mind to it. You see, it's all about that subconsciousness. Furthermore, I thought that when I want to open up this video, the first video of this series, Witchcraft 101, it's basically some sort of school, like I said earlier. But you know what? I want to put this out there that I'm not trying to be some guru or some master teacher, some figure, if you will, of you yourself, YouTube or social media. In a way I am, but not really. See, to put simply, what I'm trying to say is that if you put me on a pedestal, to be quite blunt with you, I hope that I fail you. I know you're probably thinking, like, what is that supposed to mean? Well, it means that I'm not looking for followers. You see, if you're trying to look for some sort of leader that's going to lead you to some promised land or something, then it's not me. But however, think in terms of what the channel that you just, clicked on. You search for it on YouTube, and here you are. You're on my channel, our channel. And what does it say? It's a statement straight from Lucifer himself. It's we are gods, not I myself. We. I'm including everyone. So in other words, that statement is an invitation for anyone who wants to become their own god. Not in a literal sense, but magically speaking. Self-development sense of the way. It all starts with you. That's why I feel that these classes are going to be very important for the public, so that you can learn something. Because these are the things that I have compiled throughout the years, and now it's time for me to put it on YouTube. Okay? So I repeat, don't make me your God. Don't put me on some pedestal, because I will fail you. And I'll be happy in doing so. Okay? We have to become our own individuals. Know thyself, in other words. Okay? So now, since we got that out the way, let's go a little bit deeper. What is an aura, right? How do you cleanse your aura? Well, keep in mind this meme. It's been out for a while. You ever heard of the meme good vibes? Well, that's what we're gonna probably just stick that right there in the beginning of this class, this lesson, and keep that in mind. Okay? Good vibes. Now, in this lesson of practical magic, now we are going to explain auras and how to cleanse your aura when it's getting muddy. Always remember that magic is for believers. Okay? But this discussion, this lesson, can also simply serve as a guide, okay, to getting in touch with yourself, magically or not. Now, ask yourself this. Have you ever heard the phrase, energy is contagious? Well, all living creatures are sensitive beings, and it's totally possible to pick up someone's feelings and energy from a simple interaction with them. Now, if someone is projecting bad energy, it might even stick to you, which can cause intuition blockages and emotional issues, and these are a result of your aura absorbing theirs. So auras now, okay? Auras are an energetic field that surround the body, representing your current emotional vibe. There's that word again, vibe. It can reveal information about your heart, your mind, and desires. And just like all of these things, it must be cared for at all time, right? It's like a checkup, going to a hospital, a clinic, you know? Because lots of things aside from someone else's bad energy can affect your aura, like the everyday stress of life. See, as a male witch, I myself, and you yourself included, will want to protect your energy at all costs from negativity, because it's essential to have a clear, magical, and spiritual channel at all times. So to keep your aura safe, you have to understand a few things about what that means. Now, if you determine that someone is bringing your energy down, we have a few helpful tips, if you will, on this channel, in cleansing your aura or ridding yourself of negative vibes, if you will. Okay? One thing I thought would be interesting is how to read auras. Now, I'm not going to go deeply into it, but let's just touch on it. We'll start by saying this. There are a few ways that you could see your aura, but they all require mindful concentration. One way is to have your aura photographed with a special camera. If you do not access or have access to places that do aura photography, you could do it yourself. Here are suggestions to help you figure out how you could do this, right? Like, for example, you probably heard this before, but I learned this many, many years ago. And it's simple. You could do this at home. Rub your hands. That's right. Rub your hands. Let me explain. Sitting up in a chair, placing the palms of your hands together, okay? Close your eyes and rub your palms gently together for 45 seconds. Feel the warmth and the energy you're creating from your hands. When you're ready, open your eyes and hands at the same time. You may see a trace of your aura on the outline of your hands. Simple, isn't it? It's one of those do-it-yourself. And here's another do-it-yourself on how to see your aura. It's simple. Are you ready? Meditation. Yeah, that's right. Meditation. Here, let me explain. Hold your hand away from your body, preferably facing a white wall. Separate all of your fingers. Meditate on your hand and fingers for 45 seconds. With time, you may be able to see your aura. Now, this meditation is going to be in connection with rubbing your hands. So as you rub your hands, gently for about 10 to even 45 seconds, you see, that's when you concluded with meditation. And make a practice of it. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you really want to see that all these things, as far as aura is concerned, can be seen, well, you have to put in that work. You can't always rely and depend on someone like myself. Remember, we are gods, right? Now, ask yourself a question. This is us moving forward. Is it possible to see another person's aura? Well, let's answer that. The answer is yes. See, stare at them for 1 minute to absorb their essence. See, you want to have them sit still in front of a neutral color wall for 1 minute. Then close your eyes and meditate on their energy. Open your eyes and gaze at their face. In a few seconds, you may be able to see their aura. Now, you have to realize too that this could also be proven scientifically. Okay? It could be proven scientifically. So I appreciate and I accept both as answers. As a practitioner, I don't believe that magic and science is far off. They're one and the same. Okay? Next question. How do you know when your aura needs to be cleansed? This is a good one. Do you feel intuitively blocked? Do you feel anxious, right? Well, think about it. Jealousy, gossip, and the evil eye can cause a lot of smug dirt to form in your aura, as it did for myself. This is why I'm explaining it to you, so you can get yourself, out of harm's way. But remember this. You want to make sure that as you sense these things going on, because everyone feels anxious, you could sense that. It shouldn't be a problem for you to pick up on it. You want to sense it first, be mindful that this is around you, like gossip, negative energy, and you want to quickly, as much as possible, within reason, and do the work, meaning the cleansing. Okay, and we'll get deeper into it. Okay, now as we do this, make sure that you pay attention, because these are let's say tips, or maybe a tip that I want to share with you so that you could better understand how to do this. 2 things that are very simple. Smoke negativity out. See, place herbs like Palo Santo, sage, frankincense, and myrrh in a cauldron, in a position, the pot, in a way that can, let's say, smother your body with the smoke that will emit from it. Once you ignite the herbs and stamp out the fire, start dousing yourself in the smoke from your head and work your way down to your feet. But hey, by the way, if you feel that you want to walk and it's getting too much for you, then do so. But just stick to what I'm saying. Finally, I would also say that you want to use this method because it's amazing. It really is amazing, because this is very intense and it's a deep cleansing for you, or at least it works for me, and I find it to be a good deep cleansing because you're smoking out all the negativity. And like I said, because of it being intense, and this is why I'm going to just include it again, if you need to walk away from it and come back, do so. Okay? Because it is intense, but it's helpful. My second tip for you guys is take a spiritual bath. Anyone can do this. Okay? You see, water is extremely a cleansing element. I suggest taking a shower, then mixing anywhere from a quarter of a cup to a full cup of, let's say, sea salt with a gallon of room temperature water. Pour the tincture over your body from the neck down. Visualize a bright light surrounding you and pulling out the negativity while pouring it on your body. This will clear your aura field. That is good. You see, this lesson about cleansing your aura is something that's simple in this lesson. And hopefully, just hopefully, that if you stuck around at this time, you've listened, that's a good thing. But if you did not listen, like any other teacher will tell you, there's a good reason why I droned out this video. Because it has those who are not interested, well, they go about their business. It's not for them. Because it's not meant for them. You clicked on this video because you want to learn something. It's not about views. It's not about subscriptions. It's about someone who is really interested in doing magic. It's really that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. Not at all. So if you follow these tips, it's going to help you to cleanse your aura, to see your own aura, and see your auras in other individuals. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe.